Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about Greg Morris cards. I recently sent a consignment there that's $5,000 minimum to consign with them. I sent them a bunch of graded cards and a bunch of raw cards, and I'm going to take a look at which ones did well, which ones didn't do well. And here you could see the prices that Greg Morris gets on the Topps Tiffany Cal Ripken. Recently sold for $1 a piece through hoodies. And when they sold through Greg Morris, the exact same cards sold for between $15 and $20. So here were the top selling cards from the recent consignment that I sent, and this is the reason why it makes sense to send cards to them. You can see the Killebrew sold for $212, but that one still hasn't been paid for yet. And the Bo Jackson rookie sold for $93. That one got canceled, so not sure what's going on with that card. They typically don't relist unless it's at least 100. So the 1956 Topps cards that I sent in, you can see what I paid for them on eBay. I got this lot for $32. I got this lot for $53 in September, and I got this big lot for $550 and sold some of those as lots on eBay, sent the rest of them to GMC. Here you can see more of the top selling cards. This one did really well, $50 for the 1979 Nolan Raleigh. I paid either $3 or $5 for that card and sold it for $50, so that's a good sale. The West Unsold from 1971 sold for $43.95, and you can see in that column the fees and then what I received, so I got $32.96 for that card, but I paid $2 for that card. But there are some other ones that you'll see, like the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I paid $36 for that, and even though it sold for $36, I received less than that after fees. Some other cards that did well, the Mark McGwire, that one did really well. That's like a $2 card, sold for $22.50. There's another checklist from 1956 Topps. I sent a bunch of those in. The Guerrero auto, that didn't do too well. I think I paid more for that. So now we're starting to get into some of the cards that did okay. Maybe this Lawrence Taylor is another example of a card that does really well sometimes through Greg Morris cards. More 1956 Topps cards here. Just commons for 14 bucks. The Moses Malone, I'm pretty sure I lost money on that one. The Nolan Ryan, that's kind of a funny card that sells for $11.50 through Greg Morris. It's like a $1, not even a $1 card. And then some of these 1964, 1956, the vintage baseball cards, common, selling for 10 bucks. The Nolan Ryan here, that one's under $1. I sold 2 of those for 10 bucks a piece. The Bo Jackson, even in VG condition, for $9, that's pretty good. And more of those kind of vintage commons that do pretty well. Another Bo Jackson here that did okay for $8.50. 1971 Topps Near Mint common that did okay. These 2 basketball commons from 1970, $7.50 a piece they sold for. I paid, you can see the John Block, I paid $157, and the Archie Clark I paid $120. Those sold for $7.50 a piece. But now looking at the cards that didn't do too well, so after fees, I lost 16 cents per card, and these were from a lot, that 1966 lot. So all of the 1966 cards you can see here I lost money on. More cards I lost money on after fees, and then even the ones I didn't lose money, I got 25 cents after fees for a bunch of these cards. Some of the 64 Topps I did make a little bit of money, and you can see what I paid for the lots on eBay. But a lot of them here, like I lost money. The more recent cards, they charge $2, like that Iverson there. And then these other ones, they charge $1 minimum. So I guess before whatever the cutoff is, 1990, or I don't know what it is, they charge $1 minimum per card. So then I get 50 cents or 75 cents. But like this Tom Brady here, they charge $2. So I gave that card away for free. This other Tom Brady here, the 2005 Leaf, they charge $2, so I got 28 cents for that card. Now here's one that didn't do as well. You would think near mint or better. The Guerrero Auto didn't do as well as I would have liked. 20 bucks, I paid more than that for it. The Beltray and near mint or better, it should do better than that. The Ichiro, maybe you would think it would do better. The Iverson could do better, but I guess it's fine. The Joe Mauer, that price is okay. Nothing amazing. This one is a pretty good price, very good price. Probably at least triple what it would normally sell for. And this is a classic card that does really well on Greg Morris, $10. This Jordan did really, really well, but it hasn't been paid for yet. So I don't know if these cards are going to go unpaid. They'll get relisted. I don't know if they'll sell for as much when they get relisted. Now looking at the graded cards, these were the ones I had to send in to make sure I got to that $5,000 minimum. So I sent in a bunch of graded cards, and starting from the bottom, these are the ones that sold for the least amount of money. So the Cal Ripken PSA 10 sold for $7.50. That seems very low to me, and then their fee is $5. So I sold this Cal Ripken PSA 10 for $2.45, and this Cal Ripken PSA 10, the second one, for $3.30. The 86 Fleer sticker, I only got $5 for that. Those cards should sell for way more than that. Another Jeter PSA 10 here, I only got $5 for. So these are the cards that sold for the least. A 61 Topps in PSA 8 only sold for $11. The 86 Fleer basketball near mint, those should always sell for at least $20. And here he sold multiples for 11, 12, 12, so pretty disappointing sales for those. For me to only get $6 for a PSA 8 1986 Fleer, that's very, very disappointing. These two autographs, you would think that they would do better than that for authenticated autographs from the 60s. And the Clemens rookies too. The Don Russ and the Fleer, those are really hard to get in PSA 8 and PSA 9. I think they sell for much more than this in Buy It Now. And then the 86 Fleers, very disappointing. SGC 9 for $13. That's a ridiculous price. I would buy that all day. All these PSA 8 86 Fleers, I would buy those all day, twice on Sunday. That's a ridiculous price for 86 Fleers. And then just continuing down, more 86 Fleer basketball. I had to send graded cards in to make sure I got to that $5,000 minimum, but these 86 Fleer cards, I would have been better off keeping them. I sell those easily all the time through Alt, and they sell through dual listings on eBay. They sell all the time, and I typically pay way more than this. I'm happy to pay way more than this for PSA 8 1986 Fleer basketball cards. So more of them on here, just again and again. I'm losing money on these 86 Fleer cards. The PSA 10 Ripken for only $20 for a metal card, that just seems very disappointing. I mean, metal cards are very hard to get in PSA 10. They don't put anything like pop, low pop, or anything in the title, which some other sellers do, like 4 Sharp Corners would have said like pop 1 or pop 2 or whatever. This is a very rare PSA 10 card. You saw the Guerrero Bowman's Best Rookie PSA 9. That sold for extremely low, less than what the raw ones sell for. And the Tom Glavine Rookie Auto, also disappointing sale. And then these getting into, maybe is it disappointing? I don't know. PSA 10 Manny Machado Topps Rookie, $22. I don't know. Darryl Strawberry Topps traded, $22. I don't know. There's another PSA 10 Ripken. At least that one did more than 20. PSA 9 Ryan Sandberg Fleer. That seems low to me. So all those, most of the graded cards did not do well. This one did. These are the ones that sold for the most of the graded ones I sold. The Kobe 7.5. Is that a good price? I don't know. I guess maybe it's okay. The Griffies, I guess they're okay. Another Kobe EX 2000. It's okay. I mean, it's not amazing. I don't know. The PSA 9 Warren Moon, that's maybe okay. I don't know. The Griffey, that's low for the Fleer. The Fleer should sell for more than that. 2 of them, actually. and the Tops is okay. The Iverson is low. That's low for a PSA 10 Iverson. This one was okay. The Mattingly, that was a good price. The Dumars, it doesn't make any sense. The PSA 8 sold for 71. The PSA 9 sold for 73. So that doesn't make any sense. The Hakeem Olajuwon, that might be a little low. $59 for Hakeem Olajuwon rookie in PSA 6. See, this other Mattingly sold for 48. I think that's a little low for a PSA 8 of that card. The Ewing 48, that might be a little low. The Jordan 44, that might be a little low. Again, this BVG 8 of Dr. J, that's very low, $42, and it's actually a BGS, it's not a BVG. Same for the Magic Johnson, that's a BGS, looks like a BGS label to me, doesn't look like a BVG label. But that's also a little bit low, the Magic one was. So not really getting super good prices on the graded cards overall. And like the hand cut Jordan, that's a rare card. This Dumars didn't get paid for, so it's going to be getting shipped back to me. And the PSA 10 Pedro rookie, that is low. I think I paid more than that for that card. So overall, not great on the graded cards. Some of the raw cards did okay. Some of them did great, and some of them didn't do so good. So that's my review for Greg Morris cards. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.